Hello again. We're in a little bit different venue today. You can probably tell that we're in the hospitality area of the church. We're here for a very specific reason. Have you ever noticed just how much of Scripture occurs around meals? Now, there was a reason for that. In the first century, they lived in a patronage system, which basically is the giving of and the receiving of favors, indebtedness one to another. And one of the main ways that they had of sharing that indebtedness was meals, parties, having a banquet where you would invite people in who would then become indebted to you. They would offer another meal, or maybe they might ask some other kind of favor. Now, that's why it was so very important who you would accept invitations from. With that as a background, we read here in the book of Mark, in chapter 2, verse 13, once again Jesus went out beside the lake. A large crowd came to him. He began to teach them, and as he walked along, he saw Levi, son of Alphaeus, sitting at the tax collector's booth. This man is also known as Matthew. "Follow me," Jesus told him. And Levi got up and he followed him. Now, while Jesus was having dinner at Levi's house, apparently Levi, after deciding to follow Jesus, threw a banquet, invited his friends in and invited Jesus in. I really think here Levi was not trying to gain indebtedness from Jesus. Rather, he was trying to express to Jesus gratitude for what Jesus had done. While Jesus was having dinner at Levi's house, many tax collectors and sinners were eating with him and his disciples, for there were many who followed him. When the teachers of the law, who were Pharisees, saw him eating with the sinners and the tax collectors, they asked his disciples, "Why does he eat with tax collectors and sinners?" On hearing this, Jesus said to them, "It's not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I haven't come to call the righteous, but sinners." One of my granddaughters, I think, has a t-shirt that says, "I speak fluent sarcasm." I get that. So did Jesus. There are quite a few of Jesus's sayings that are sarcastic. This is one of them. He looks at the teachers of the law, who were also Pharisees, who are criticizing him for eating with tax collectors, and says, well, doesn't a doctor come to heal the sick? He doesn't go to the healthy. I don't go to the righteous. I go to the sinners. Now, the interesting thing is that the teachers of the law were just as sinful as the people that Jesus was eating with, but they didn't think so. And so Jesus sarcastically says, well, I didn't come for you. I didn't come for the righteous. I came for the sinners. And what about you today? Who do you associate with? How do you reach out to the people that truly need Jesus? All of us have friends, and once we come to the Lord and begin to attend church, our friends tend to be in that circle. But I want to challenge you today that there is a group of tax collectors and sinners, people that you don't normally associate with, that need to hear the story of Jesus. Invite them out for coffee. Have them to your home for a meal. Do something to reach out to a crowd that needs Jesus. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll keep talking about Mark chapter 2.